Everybody, first of all, I'm really very happy to see so many of you here. On the Facebook group, the last I checked, there were only 16 people, but there's clearly like 20 people here, so I'm really overjoyed to see all of you here. Thank you for taking time off to come for Epiphany's first open mic session. The reason why we wanted open mic, right, is because that I think as lit students, most of us found the arts culture in NTU a bit low. And it wasn't just from lit students, it was from all sectors of NTU. And so I thought, my exco came together and we said, let's do something. And so one thing we decided to do is open mic. And this is not just the first open mic, it's going to be a monthly open mic. So we're going to have one in November, then we'll take a break because of the exams. Then we'll be back in January, and January will be a bigger one than it was before. So if you are a performer, if you have a stash of poetry secretly hiding in your room, please take it out and practice, because we want you to come to the front and perform. Not just poetry, but prose. If you have a monologue that you want to do, whether it's written by yourself or it's by somebody else. If you have stand-up comedy, or if you want to come here and just do acoustic music, we welcome you, and we really hope that you that you come forward and that you participate, because we are not short of performers. We want more performers to come. And you know what? Next year, I can guarantee you that we have a lot of things in store for Epiphany. One thing that I can guarantee you is that next year, Epiphany is going to be part of the Singapore Writers' Festival. Not this year, but next year, we are going to be part of the Singapore Writers' Festival. So, it won't be me performing, it will be you performing. So, I thought I'd just start things off by reading from somebody which I admire a lot, Charles Bukowski. I don't know, how many of you know Charles Bukowski? Raise your hands. Thank you so much. Yay. Fellow people of a very dark, shady past. Okay, so I want to read to you, and this is really the reason why I really want to get our open mic on the road. This is called A Poem is a City. A poem is a city filled with streets and sewers, filled with saints, heroes, beggars, madmen, filled with banality and booze, filled with rain and thunder and periods of drought. A poem is a city at war. A poem is a city asking a clock why. A poem is a city burning. A poem is a city under guns. Its barbershops filled with cynical drunks. A poem is a city where God rides naked through the streets like Lady Godiva, where dogs bark at night and chase away the flag. A poem is a city of poets, most of them quite similar and envious and bitter. A poem is this city now, 50 miles from nowhere. Definitely this place is in the middle of nowhere. 9:09 in the morning, the taste of liquor and cigarettes. No police, no lovers walking the streets. This poem, this city, closing its doors, barricaded, almost empty. Mournful without tears, aging without pity. The hard rock mountains, the oceans like a lavender flame. A moon destitute of greatness, a small music from broken windows. A poem is a city. A poem is a nation. A poem is the world. And now I stick this under glass for the mad editor's scrutiny, and night is elsewhere, and faint grey ladies stand in line. Dog follows dog to estuary. The trumpets bring on gallows, as small men rant at things they cannot do. So I really hope that at the end of this, we don't just turn our poetry into NTU, to the HSS. We turn the poem into a city. Back to you, MC.